Yo, yo, what's up? It's 444. How y'all doing today? It's for the whole collective, alright? But let me tell you something. It's funny that as soon as I got typing this shit, the timer, the alarm here was 444. So that means that, y'all are divinely protected, okay? My collective. And pay attention to the numbers that you're seeing. You guys know what I'm talking about. 111, 123, 12, 34, 11, 11, 10, 10, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. I saw 16, 16 just the other day. Okay. Whew. Hot and busy, busy, man. A lot of shit going on because we have this new moon. I believe it's in Pisces. It's coming up in what, 2 days? 111 on the timer. And then next month, the full moon is going to be March 14th. I think it's in Virgo, and it's a lunar eclipse. Anyways, okay. I titled this Hell Hath No Fury Like a Woman Scorned. Karmic Feminine doing nasty black magic on you. By the way, before I go on to shit, I just want you guys know that I'm sorry for some of these recordings because I know that not everybody likes recordings, okay? But the reason why I do this is because in between readings, in between my tarot readings, I get so many channeled messages that I have to type them down so I don't forget, especially if I'm nowhere near to the computer to make the recording. And if I try to include all these channeled messages into an introduction to a tarot reading, we will be here for like 2 hours and whatever, and that's totally gonna make y'all lose interest in shit. Okay, and some of you I know don't like the audio because you're more visual, but I'm sorry. And I don't always make these audio. You guys know that I've done several tarot readings on here. But anyways, let's see here. Let's get down to business. So just like in my previous video, I mentioned how the divine masculine's karmic feminine, remember, your divine masculine, his karmic feminine, wants to physically fight you. And that's because, like last time, he finally stood up for himself and told her that he doesn't want anything to do with her anymore. Like, not even sexually, nothing. But he wants to be with his divine feminine instead. That divine feminine is you, collective. Of course, that made her angry, and she's still pissed off. In fact, she hates you with a fiery passion, especially with how she wasn't able to use black magic to destiny swap with you. 411 on the timer. Yeah, you heard that right. Destiny swap. She she and your karmic masculine and everybody else in the cult, they have abused the fuck out of divination. They know what's in store for you and your destiny. And this karmic feminine has wanted this destiny, has wanted your destiny for herself. Okay? She doesn't believe that you deserve to be happy at all, period. Just like the karmic masculine doesn't believe that you deserve any happiness or any love at all. 511 on the timer. Okay, just the same exact way that the karmic masculine doesn't believe that you should have any love, any happiness, and just be in isolation, and that's that. Well, this karmic feminine wants your divine masculine so bad that for a very long time she's been trying to destiny swap. She wants what is in store for you, and she feels like you should suffer the karma that she's getting. Yep. She feels like you should be the one suffering for her karma that she's done with all the black magic. In her mind, it's like, you're a prude. You're the poster child. 616 on the timer. You're the poster child, for every parent. And in her mind, it's like, well, that's enough. You've had enough. Why do you have to have such a beautiful, destiny with my man? Because, like I said in a previous video, your divine masculine did date the karmic feminine for a bit, but she was so promiscuous and cheated on him that he left. And a while later, months or years later, you came into the picture. And then you started dating the divine masculine. 714 on the timer. And like I said in my last video, she got jealous of this and infamous sentence, I could have had him. That just screams out jealousy. Well, anyways, she's trying to run away from her karma. She wants you to suffer from it. She wants your happiness. And like I said, the karmic masculine has been trying for a long time as well to destiny swap with you. Once your good luck, once your good life, trying to escape, run away from his karma that he's facing big time. I mean, the divine and Saint Michael the Archangel ain't fucking around at all. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, on another note, another reason why your karmic masculine wants you back is because he feels like you're wasting your magical talents by working for the light when you could be using your talents for evil and destruction the way he has. 848 on the timer. He wants to be a power couple with you and creating chaos and havoc everywhere y'all go. Okay? In fact, throughout the whole spiritual warfare, he took everything to the extreme. He takes everything to the extreme. 911 on the timer. He takes everything to the fucking extreme, no matter what the situation is. Okay, so he took shit to the extreme in hopes that you will close down your heart chakra completely and become pessimistic, just like him. Had this happened, it would have had a better chance of getting you back and brainwashing you into thinking that um, committing cruel actions against others was the right way to go. However, what he didn't realize is that you're a fucking warrior, man. You survived every bit of black magic that was thrown at you and more, and your heart chakra is still open. which means you still believe in love and stick to your morals no matter what. And in the back of your mind, you never stopped loving your divine masculine, and you learned how to love yourself, and you knew that your life wasn't supposed to be all hellfire and brimstone. You knew that this was horrible spiritual warfare, all full of black magic, but you knew in your heart that the rest of your life wasn't meant to be like this. Okay, like I said, all hell's fire and brimstone. No, you 10:50 on the timer. You knew that eventually, over time, something's gonna happen, a miracle is gonna happen, and that your life would turn over for the better, and that you could start living your best life without all this other bullshit. 11:11 on the timer. Let's see here. Yeah, but despite how you're still a loving and forgiving individual and are still alive, the karmic masculine and karmic feminine still want to make a trip to your house and physically fight you. However, you know that you're always protected, and if they come to your place, don't answer the fucking door. You guys already know that, plain and simple. And if they just so happen to run into you in public, you know it's bullshit. They didn't just so happen accidentally to run into you, 11:55 on the timer. If that happens, which I think that they've learned their lesson not to do it, but if your karmic wants to keep pushing it, telling you they're just going to make an ass out of themselves, and they're the ones that are going to get arrested. They want to get a reaction out of you so fucking bad. So fucking bad. But let me tell you, this new moon and then next month full moon, game over. Over. And that's why they're so stressed out and pissed and taking shit out on everybody and everything around them. Let's see here. Now, on a random note, you could be seeing the following animals: crows. When I say crows, I'm talking like flying everywhere, and they're clawing big time. You can hear them caw big time. 13:13 on the timer. This is definitely the karmic feminine. Your divine masculine's karmic feminine, watching your ass, trying to scare you, and definitely making herself known. Because, you can hear the cawing in the distance, and then it keeps getting closer and closer. And what I sense is it's like, bitch, I want to rumble with your ass. I really do, but I'm going to do it with black magic. You'll be seeing crows, squirrels, butterflies, and blue jays. And when it comes to the crows, this is definitely a sign of black magic in the air, like I said. And it's coming from the karmic feminine, just like I said. I think she could be doing some form of voodoo on you. And I think she's paired up with someone else doing it. But I'm seeing it more as by herself. Okay. And with the voodoo, you could have experienced some body pains in your joints and muscles not too long ago. But now I'm sensing that it has more to do with spiritual attacks in regards to freak accidents. And I'm talking some serious freak accidents. Like, example, Maybe you lit a nice smelling candle that's been safely made to where you don't have to keep a constant watch on it. It's like the candles you would get from Yankee Candle. Yankee Candle, the glass around it, it protects it. It's got 3 wicks, like maybe you lit a nice smelling candle like that, right? And you don't have to watch it constantly. And, you end up watching TV and you fall asleep. As you're drifting off to sleep, um, somehow, when I say somehow, I guarantee you that this has to do with paranormal activity going on. Somehow the candle ends up falling off the surface you had it on, whether it was a coffee table or a kitchen counter or some other place that was close to you, and it manages to fall upside down and to start a fire. I'm serious, like, when I say somehow, no, I guarantee you it's paranormal activity because she and your energy trying to fuck your shit up, and that candle gonna slide off. This is just an example, guys. The candle could slide off the coffee table or kitchen counter and flip over and, land on the carpet or a pillow, whatever, and start a fire. This is her way of trying to burn you alive in your own house and to burn the rest of the house down. Fucked up. That's that's how much she hates you and wants to get rid of you so she can have her man, which is your divine masculine. Example number two. Okay, maybe you own a bunch of glassware for eating purposes and like you just got done eating and you're washing the dishes and you start having a problem with dishes slipping out of your hands and the glass is breaking everywhere in your sink. And it just so happens that one of the glasses that you're washing, one of the dishes you're washing, when it breaks, a huge chunk of glass stabs you in the wrist, okay, and it looks like you were trying to cut yourself. No, that this is black magic. The huge chunk of glass could cut your wrist and then you start bleeding profusely and you gotta go to the hospital. And hope, this crazy bitch is hoping that you don't make it and it looks like you try to kill yourself. This is, I mean, warped shit. Warped shit. Or a third example, perhaps you've been tripping a lot and you're not usually like that. It's like the joke of walk much lately? But anyways, sometime this week or next weekend or whatever, you could decide to go out into in the woods somewhere to go get grounded, which by the way, I am not trying to scare you away from going out to get grounded. I'm not scaring you away at all. These are just examples of shit this crazy person could do or goes on in her fucking mind. Alright, you go to the woods to try and get grounded, and somewhere you manage to end up in this decently large area that's full of soaked leaves from rain, and you slip. Okay, you slip, and to try and catch yourself, you try to use a tree that's right next to you to try to catch yourself. That's not what happens. Okay, you slip and then end up hitting the tree head on. And 2011 on the timer. You end up hitting the tree head on and practically going unconscious. And when you wake up, you do end up making it back 2030 on the timer. You do end up making it back to your house, but you're confused along the way. Okay? So, and as the days go by, the side effects of the injury from hitting your head, really hard on the tree, keeps getting worse. The confusion gets worse, your memory or whatever. So you go to the hospital to get what, let's see, x-rays, MRIs, CAT scans, all that shit. And then, the doctor tells you ended up giving yourself a concussion. And from the shit that I know from the medical field, man, if you hit your frontal lobe of your head, which is the part that it's called the temporal lobe, that's what helps you understand everything that's going on around you. Okay? Where you're at, who you're with, shit like that. If you end up hitting the left side of your head, that affects your short term memory. If you hit the right side of your head, it affects your long term memory. And recovering is very long and it's a bitch. 22 on the timer. I've seen some people from sports get injuries like that, football or basketball, and get their lights knocked out, and they get concussions, and they can't play anymore for a very long time. The side effects suck. Anyways, on another note, the karmic feminine could be sending you psychic attacks to your crown chakra. Maybe you've been experienced the following. Okay. Having a hard time finding your way home from work or a friend's house, even though you've been taking the same route for years. Getting confused when it comes to following simple directions. Getting distracted easily, especially while driving. Going back and forth in between topics when having a conversation with someone, and making stupid mistakes like forgetting your cell phone at home while on your way to work, etc. These mishaps are black magic, and it's also an attempt to make you feel stupid. 23:53 on the timer. Because remember, one of the biggest rumors that your karmic said about you is that you were stupid. Well, part of these psychic attacks of being forgetful, confused, going from, topic, different topic, not finishing it. This is all to make you feel stupid as well. Okay? But you're not stupid. You guys are highly, highly fucking intelligent. And because highly intelligent and very highly intuitive because as I've said for the past 8 years and some of you guys like 12 to 14 have been but one person against this whole army of occult. And if you could have listen, if you were able to use your fucking brain along with your intuition, to put the main big pieces of the puzzle together. You know, you're missing a few minute pieces, but oh, trust me, you're gonna figure out what the fuck they were. Alright? In due time, it's coming, but you guys know the big picture and who was involved, the hidden enemies, shit like that. For one person to figure that out, you ain't stupid and you're highly intuitive, so give yourself more goddamn credit. Hmm. And so don't worry about the side effects because they're gonna wear off shortly, especially with this new moon. And also when it came to the negative emotions that you could have been feeling, like being restless, depressed, sloth, anxiety, and fear, that's gonna subside too. That was the cult members projecting their energy of depression, fear, anxiety, blah 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 onto you because they wanted you to feel that too and make you feel sorry and have empathy and blah blah blah. We rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ and Saint Michael the Archangel. Go to where you came from. Now, when it comes to seeing squirrels, that's a good omen. And that's your harvest, meaning your wishes and dreams are coming true very soon. You've worked your fucking ass off to get this divine feminine. And the butterflies and the blue jays are a wonderful sign that the divine, your ancestors, and the archangels are watching you, protecting you this whole time. Well, there y'all. There you go. Those are all my downloads. Just please be careful. Okay, be careful. Don't be scared, but be prepared. I love you all, my collective. Mwah.